Good morning. All right, so today I'm going to be pouring with this, and I got this 24 ounce, I think it's 24 ounces. No, 28 ounces at Hobby Lobby. So we're gonna be pouring with that today. This is just a botched pour that I let dry and I want to pour over it. The colors I'm going to be using, aside from the black, which is the Artist Loft Flow Black, is, all right, let's see. So we've got Pewter, the Bright Metallic Paint by Decoart. I have Vintage Brass, also Bright Metallics by Decoart. And this here is their Bronze and the Copper. So those are the colors I'm going to be using. I'm going to put down some black as my base coat. All of my paints are mixed with mix. I put in, I think, 6 ounces of the mix and then 1 ounce of the paint. And then for this, I did about 1.5 ounces of paint with about 12 ounces or so, or 14 ounces of the mixed pour. So they're all fairly thick, mound on a mound. My stick can stand up, and that's the same for all my paints. So I'm going to put some paint, black paint, on here. Just a little bit, I think, or maybe I'll just coat the whole thing, and then we'll be back to do the pour. All right, we're back. We've coated the canvas. I've got some black paint left, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer the cups. We'll put some black in first. We'll go right with the Vintage Brass. I think that's what it is. Fairly large layers. And I'm going to do some black in between. A copper. And again, some black. I don't know if you guys can see this. The pewter. I'm actually just gonna put this right here. It's gonna be easier. And then some black. And this actually might be the Vintage Brass. I don't know. Not gonna need all of this, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get that. I think you see a lump from my paint. Oh no, never mind, it was bubble. Just kidding. The copper. And the black. All right, so this aside. I'm gonna move my paints over here so that they're out of the way. Because knowing me, I'll hit them and then they'll be everywhere. So. All right, and we're gonna start by doing whatever we so choose today. Okay. All right, so we're gonna go right off the opposite side, which I'm sort of bummed I'm gonna lose all that pretty areas, but I'm just bringing it back. It's pretty thick, so we're just gonna get it off the edge here. I don't know, it's missing something. So I think we're gonna give it a torch. And I'm gonna layer another another cup. And I'm gonna grab some of that. I removed the light above my canvas, so it's very metallic-y, but I can't obviously show that because the light will reflect off of it, and it'll just be a hot mess, and you won't be able to see anything, or maybe you will be, just don't know. So I just removed it so you guys didn't get that glare. And what else? So I'm not putting any black in this one. I don't mind what the black did. It defines some lines and areas, and I almost feel like if I do this, I'm going to ruin it. Decisions. But why not? Got nothing to lose. All right. So I wasn't crazy about that, so we're just gonna let that run off. And I'm gonna bring a little bit left here back into and leave it, I think right there. Well, that just looks ridiculous. All right, so I'm just gonna pour it right off and just leave everything else the way it was. So should have left well enough alone, but we do that as artists all too often. All right. It's very bronze-like. So let's see. Let's take, because we're experimenting here and we're not really being serious about anything at this point. Right. I love this line. Looks so cool. I know it probably doesn't look like much, but when you get in close, it looks pretty. So not sure if I'm going to keep it in the long run, but I'm really interested in seeing how it dries with all of the designs, and I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of criticism for mucking it up, but honestly, I sort of wish I hadn't touched it at all after the original pour. But I really love what's going on here, and I have a ton of cells, and I've never seen that happen before. So all these products, even the white that I used was also mixed with mix, and the navy or the Prussian blue. But I'm really interested to see how this dries. Okay guys, so we're gonna bring you in so you can take a peek at, we're not quite sure what. All right, so here we are. I mean, look at, I mean, Mix did this. I mean, these lines are just amazing. And I love this area. I almost feel like it's sort of dimensional sitting on top of something else. I'm not sure. But all right. So next time I'm going to do a couple things differently. Every pour is a learning experience. But you know, so I'm going to definitely wait to see how this dries, and if the metallics are good, which they seem to be really beautiful. But I think what happened was there was just too much black, and it sort of washed it out a bit. But we will see how this turns out. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Connect me on my social media, I can't talk, my social media links below. Follow me on Instagram. Yeah, that's about it. All right, thanks, guys.